I'm here. I'm awake. It's early, but I'm awake. Oh my gosh, the time change. Ah, glitter angels. Hello, Kat. Hello, Denise, Jerry, Sue, Diane, Silver Stitches. I don't know if y'all have time changes over there, but here we have this daylight savings time thing, and we just turned our clocks forward. Spring forward, fall back. So we went forward an hour. And I'm sitting here this morning, diamond painting, thinking I got plenty of time. I look up, it's 11 o'clock. I'm like, holy crap. Um, what? Why are we talking about Santa? Anyway, Diane, did I miss anybody? Hello, everybody. Dawn, hello. So glad you guys decided to spend Sunday morning with me. So, of all things that Trump could have signed an executive order to get rid of, it would have been this freaking time change. Do you think he did that? Hell no. Like, come on, buddy. I kept waiting. I kept thinking, it's getting late. Come on. Get your pen out. Come on. So, what? What are we talking about? Oh, these are gnomes. Oh, because it's still freaking cold outside. Here's what I think, Sue. I think God is waiting for me to finish that sweater to bring spring. So I am working on it fast and furious. Now, these are gnomes. Well, according to the person that gave it to me, these are gnomes. But yes, I grabbed my Santa shirt. You know, why not? It's warm. I'm going to wear it one more time. Hopefully this is the last time. Knock on wood. It's supposed to get up to 63 degrees today. Woohoo. Maybe even 70 tomorrow. I ordered my little, golf skirt thing to wear for my uniform at the baseball park, and I can't wait for spring to come and me to put that on and, go to the baseball game. I know, Sue, going to be in the 63 today. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, so no executive order was signed by Trump, and we still have to turn the clocks forward. Hate it. Anyway, it just screws with your system. I mean, like, it just, especially the cats. The cats are like, hey, what's going on here? Yeah, the cats are really confused. So today we are all gathered here, and I thought this would be a good time for me to let you guys know what's been going on in the Donna Adelson case. It's only an hour. It's a long hour, Mickey. I was playing around last night on my iPad. I got so inspired last night with the watercolor. Like, I have all these ideas coming into my head now. It's great. And it's like 2 a.m. and I'm looking at YouTubes and then I look up and it's 3 a.m. I'm like, oh crap. I just lost an hour of sleep. So anyway, so I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on what's been going on with Donna Adelson. Now, if you guys are, follow other true crime people, they probably had their videos out there and they told you all about it. But Donna Adelson is grandma. She's the grandma that's in jail waiting for her trial. She's in line. We've had a long line of people try for the murder of Dan Markel that happened back on July 19th of 2014. 11 years ago, this man was murdered in his driveway by 2 hitmen that were allegedly hired by Charlie Adelson, his mother, Donna Adelson. We've yet to determine what the involvement was of Wendy Adelson, Dan Markel's ex-wife. But at this point, those 2 kids are teenagers now. And they have seen 1, 2, 3, 4 people sentenced to life in prison over this. Now Donna is waiting her turn. So Donna filed a couple of motions with the court that were heard probably about 10 days ago, and the judge just ruled on them recently this past week. One of the things she wanted was a bond. She's being held with no bond because I don't know if you recall, her son was convicted, Charlie Adelson. He was convicted of this crime on November 6th of 20, was it 24 or 23? Hey, Joanna, hello. Anyway, the next day, like, this woman is making plans to leave the country. She is stopped at the airport where she and her husband have one-way tickets to Vietnam. And she's got a whole explanation for it. She takes the stand during this hearing to tell everybody what the explanation was, which was ridiculous to say the least. But so there were two motions. She wanted a bond, and the other motion was to suppress an open line call. So her son gets convicted on November 6th. On November 7th, she and Charlie have this jail phone call. I don't remember who called who. It's like a 10-minute phone call, 8 to 10 minutes. And they're talking back. You love the sweater, Joanna? They're talking back and forth, and about, because he's just been convicted, so he is on suicide watch. It's normal. Once you're convicted, you go on suicide watch for a period of time. And they're talking about when's the psychiatrist going to come and see him, and he wants to get out and get into a regular cell where there's windows and blah, blah, blah. They go on and on. So at some point during this phone call, he drops off the call. We don't know if he got disconnected or anything, but the important part of this phone call is right in the beginning, when there's a recording that says, if you stay on the line here, you're agreeing to be recorded, and everything, you're agreeing to it. If you don't want to be recorded, you better hang up. So he gets dropped off the call about 8.5 minutes into the phone call. He gets dropped. She's like, Charlie, can you hear me? Charlie, can you hear me? And he's not responding. She says she thought she hung up the phone. Now, she's got a living room full of people, including her lawyer, her husband, and she's talking to them through this open line. She doesn't realize she hasn't hung up the phone. And she's telling them that they're planning to leave the country. They're going to go to Vietnam because there's no extradition there. And, they're just talking about it. And the attorney's like, well, you better get going, Hey, Tia, hello. Anyway, so the defense wanted that call suppressed. They did not want that call to come in at trial as evidence of her guilt, because she's going to flee. Now her son's been convicted. She's going to flee. And so she wants she was saying she thought she hung up, so she felt like she had an expectation of privacy, that she didn't consent to this open part of the phone call being recorded because she thought she hung up. Well, the judge ruled and denied the motion. He said, no, sorry, that's coming into the trial. So we'll get to hear it, and it's very difficult to hear. They've had it enhanced, so hopefully when the trial comes, we'll actually get to see what it was she said. But she's talking about going to Vietnam and being extradited, and this is why they eventually, because all these phone calls are monitored, that's why they go pick her up at the airport and arrest her. Anyway, her second motion was for a bond because she's not getting the medical care that she needs in jail. She has a bad back. Well, hello, you're like 100 years old. I've got a bad back too. And you know what they did for my bad back? They gave me steroids and muscle relaxers. You know what they gave her for her bad back? Steroids and muscle relaxers. But those don't work. I need painkillers. Honey, nobody gets painkillers anymore. You can get a bond today. You're not going to get anybody to prescribe you painkillers. Sorry. Well, her husband's a dentist. Maybe he could prescribe them. I don't know. Any case, her back, she had all these issues. Oh, she said she had been attacked twice in the jail. Someone, was fondling her rear end and, and just weird stuff. She wanted out of jail. Let me see if there was anything. Her sciatica. Her hearing is bad because she's got earwax buildup, and they've offered her drops, but she needs the machine to, she got to see her doctor to get the machine to get the wax out. So we need to give her bond. And then one time she got a cut on her arm and they wouldn't give her a Band-Aid. They gave her a Kotex, a sanitary pad to put on the cut. Like, what? Anyway, what else? Oh, and the diet. Let's talk about the diet. It's all carbs. Spaghetti, rolls. Yum. She doesn't get any outside time. They're supposed to have outside time 3 times a week. She goes, we haven't had 3 hours in the last 6 months of outside time. So she claims she was, sexually assaulted in the shower. They have to wake up for breakfast at 3 a.m. All these really inconvenient things for her in jail. So she needs a bond. Well, can we guess what the judge said? Nope. No bond for you. You tried to leave the country one time. What are we going to let you do it again? No. Her explanation, because she took the stand, her explanation for wanting to go to Vietnam with her husband was because her son had just been convicted and they were so stressed out and they needed some time to just go somewhere and reflect and gather their thoughts. And if for some reason the police were going to, she learned that the police were looking for her, she would just go turn herself in. And then she wouldn't have to, she could just fly home, and turn herself in. Now, if she says, if I was in a country that had extradition, then they would put me in one of those horrible jails and I'd have to wait for them to extradite me back to Miami. So this is why we were going to go to Vietnam. What? Are you crazy? Anyway, all right. So no bond. She's going to stay in jail. Now, but I think seriously, they need to look at the medical care that's going on in this facility. Like, it's not the greatest. It really isn't. You're not getting quality care there. You're getting the same care everybody else is getting on the outside. We're going in, we're sitting in urgent cares, and this is what we get. You get what you get, whether you're in jail or not. And honey, learn to love the carbs because it's expensive to eat healthy and the jails can't afford it. Anyway, so what do y'all think? Is this woman ever going to get to trial? She's been in jail over a year now and she doesn't look well. She looks like she's had some carbs, Anyway, Joanna loves carbs. Good morning, Tim. How are you? Oh, Tim. Oh my God. This is just a message between me and Tim. Tim, I bred an Astagon with ferocious, burly body, and legend. So like 40% attack power, like 20%, and then, anyway, he knows what I'm talking about. I can try to breed you one. Just like it. If you want one, let me know. It's a total game thing. Yeah, can you believe it? So staying at my base and just breeding is working. So if you guys want to know what the heck I'm talking about, tonight at 7:30, I will be streaming Pal World, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's this big old pal. He's like one of the fiercest in the game, and I just added a whole bunch of cool stats to him. And anyway, a 4-star Smoky, cool. Joanna says those days are gone. You weren't here, Joanna. I was complaining that Donald Trump could not sign a freaking executive order to get rid of this time change. He signed it. He's got an executive order for everything but the toilet paper, but he won't sign an executive order to get rid of this stupid time change. Like, hello. Anyway, that's Donald Trump. Tim's cringing. That's okay. It's your turn to cringe, Tim, because I was cringing during your podcast yesterday when you were having this discussion. Because, thank you, Tim. Thank you. I appreciate it. Did he have something better to do last night? It's a Saturday night. What you doing, Donald? You're 85 years old. You got a pen. You love to use it. Get rid of it. Nobody wants it anymore. Anyway, because it might have made us all happy and, anyway, whatever. His Sharpie went dry. Yeah, no kidding. Well, we all need our naps, Joanna. I'm not going to fault the man if he has to take a nap. If I was the president, everything would have to stop between 2 and 4 every single day. It just, no meetings between 2 and 4. President Schilling needs a nap. Okay, I'm just saying. She can function from 6 in the morning till whatever. He's 78, whatever. He acts like he's 85. What? He's not 78. He's older than that. I thought he was 85. Who was 80? Was it Biden who was 80? So who's 85? You need to start that. Oh, Tim. It'll change your life, Tim. It will change your life. I am such a proponent of naps. I wake up, well, if you're not if you're my sister. Like my sister can go to sleep for 5 minutes and she will wake up and be the grumpiest thing in the world. When I wake up, I'm like, hey, what's for dinner? Bender is 81. I like that she called him Bender. I don't think she meant to say that, but that's funny. Anyway, what have you guys been up to this week? Absolutely nothing here. I've been playing my game. I've done a little bit of diamond painting, but not much. I finished putting that ski slope together. And then tomorrow night on Build With Me Monday, I will start the Eras Tour Lover House build. And that's going to be really cool. He's 78, but his insides are 89. Okay, he's 78. The closer I get to 70, the more I think it's not that old, because it's right around the bend. By the way, I'm crocheting so I don't kill people. And yes, I got more yarn in the mail, Sue. I had to order. I got to the end of that pattern on this sweater. It's in another room, so I'm not going to go get it. But and it's still a crop top. I'm like, no, we got to do this. We're going to do the pattern again. I'm not going to do the pattern again, but I'm going to, it's hard to describe, but I'm making a different pattern of it. It's still be a pattern, but it's going to be a longer pattern. I'm just lengthening the pattern. I'm not doing it twice. I'm doing it like 1.5 times. So I don't know if that makes sense. Let me draw it for you. Maybe it'll make sense if I draw it. I have paper and I have a pen here. I can show you. So here's what it looks like now. So it's got this pattern here, then it's got that pattern, and then it's got that pattern, and then it ends. So what I'm going to do is I'm just adding another of this section here and this section here just to lengthen the whole pattern, if that makes sense to you guys. Yes, I'm doing the pattern. Sue understood perfectly. Thank you, Sue. Sue and I speak the same language 1.5 times. Basically, yeah, 1.5 times. So I had ordered 2 more of the purple skeins and 2. Oh, bye, Tim. Did I offend Tim? I'm sorry, Tim. He's got pens to turn. He was turning some pens last night that I was condensing up a Jetragon. Okay. I don't think I have one of those yet, Tim. Anyway, watch his show last night. He was turning this pen that had a 3D printed Christmas thing in it. And I don't know. I thought it was going to get eaten up in the drill thing. It just didn't look like, I just was holding my breath that this was going to turn out okay. And it turned out beautiful, but I hadn't seen him, I just got a lot to do. Your wife keeps you busy. She does. So that's the whip. Get to work. Turn them pins. We love our pins. Anyway. Oh, and WTF was Elon doing on an Air Force One? Are we renting it now? Well, whoa, I don't even know what that's all about. The film Air Force One would be totally different if Trump was the president in the plane. Oh, dear. The Grinch. Yes, Denise. The Grinch. I know it was something Christmas. Anyway, yes, I've got the tissue. Sorry. I'm back in the garage. I think I'm allergic to something out here. Anyway, I cleaned up my watercolors. I cleaned the whole area. I organized everything. And last night I sat down to watercolor. And like I said, the ideas started coming. And I'm going to be doing something that's so different than anything I've done before. And I'm really excited about it. So that will come. Crafts, cats, cold, whatever it is. Yeah. I'm probably allergic to all of it, Silver Stitches. Don't forget, I didn't put up my little banner. Let me put it up for you guys so you don't forget. Let's see. Which banner do I want today? Here we go. This one. Because it's not the end of the month. We're not collecting, we're not passing the basket today. But if you want me to show off your works in progress, please put a copy of it into the Facebook group. Some of you have already done that. You're getting used to it. Cool. I can't wait to see where Silver is on her cross stitch. So I worked some on the diamond painting, not a lot, because it's just been so weird. The weather is cold and damp and gloomy outside. I'm not loving it. So, but do y'all want to see the lever house? You want to show the lever house? I'll show you. You've probably seen it before. This is the one I'm starting tomorrow night. I can't wait, really. So here it is. This is from the set of the Eras tour for Taylor Swift. It was called The Lever House. And it was in the background of some of her songs. So I'm going to be putting that together over the next few weeks because there's a lot of pieces. And some of them are pink. Some of them are lavender. Ooh, I can't wait. Lots, but they're not minis. And I tell you what, I was so disappointed. I told you I ordered the... I was only going to spend $20 this month. I wasn't planning on the car breaking down. I was only going to spend $20 at Temu, and I purchased a set that I thought was going to be the Cullen house. They call it the Karen house, but it's the Cullen house. But it's mini, and I'm like, oh, that's painful. But I think I might do it. I do like minis every now and then, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to do it, but. Not much progress on your cross stitch. Bad week. Oh no. I know. The lever house is going to be so cool. Plus, I love doing Legos, and I haven't done any since early last week when I finished up the ski slope. That ski slope, it was so painful. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. So what else is going on? Oh, my life. So I finished watching The Traitors. They had the finale. I'm not going to tell you what happened if you guys are watching it, but to say the ending was a little lackluster would be an understatement. You've been writing, though. That's good. After we have to get Christmas started, I have to finish Addie. Okay. I forgot about that. I didn't even realize you'd started Addie. Joanna unboxed some really nice paintings this week, by the way. Some Yumi art, I think. Was that bathtub? Was that Yumi art, the bathtub one? I saw that. Very pretty. But I've looked at Diamond Art Club, and I've looked at Dreamer Design, and I'm just not, like, nothing is saying, hey, you gotta have me. A Regency dystopian Pride and Prejudice fan fiction. Well, of course it's Pride and Prejudice. I wouldn't have expected anything else from you, Silver Stitches. Look at Instagram. Where's my phone? Let me go grab my phone. Joanne, entertain the crowd here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to look on Instagram. You want to tap dance on top of your desk, Joanna? Yes, I leave people with homework. All right. It's already 11:30. Where did the day go? All right. What am I looking up? Oh, Instagram. Insta. Joanna. What am I looking at on Instagram? You sent me a bunch of stuff. Which one am I looking at? Joanne, you got to get yourself healthy, girl. So here's the quote unquote Karen house that I got. It's really supposed to be the Cullen house, but that's copyrighted, I'm sure. But they're calling it the Karen house. Now, obviously, it's a Cullen house. There's like a medical chair in the house. So we know it's the vampire house. And there's some cars and the big tree. But the pieces, oh my gosh, you guys. Oh no. But I'll sort them out and I'll get it done. 1,240 pieces. See, they're the smaller ones. But I'm still going to do it. Anyway. Where am I putting all this? I have these 2 bookshelves in my dining area. And for years, I kept... Every year at Christmas, I would go out and I'd buy one of those houses, things that go into the Christmas village, those ceramic houses that just collect dust. Now I'm decided I'm going to get rid of those. I've been throwing them out one at a time. And the nails, you want me to see the nails? Girl, I'm not doing those nails. Okay, let me show you the nails. She sent these to me like 6 times. She wants me to do the nails. Yeah. That's painted on, I'm guessing. That's not real yarn. I don't know. That's teeny tiny. If it is. So what was I talking about? Oh, so I've been throwing those out one at a time because I used to do the whole village thing and put the little people in the snow and the tree. I don't do that anymore. I'm just not interested. So I'm throwing those out one at a time. And then I'm putting my Legos on the shelf. So that's where I'm putting them. But they're going to be dust collectors. And in a year or so, I'll get tired of those and probably toss them. But for now, that's where they're going. You want crochet nails? Yeah. No, I don't. I don't think I'm not a nail person because my nails break so easily. I think it's from my days of nursing. Nurses today are different. It's different. But when I was a nurse, you couldn't have long fingernails. You could not wear jewelry. So I never wore jewelry. I never wore long fingernails. And I just got used to it. And now if I grow them even a tiny bit, they break, especially if I'm doing Legos. Because of course I'm using my nails and they break. But yeah, no. Because that's what would happen. I would get those gorgeous crochet nails and then ruin them doing a Lego project. All right, we're going to take the banner off because I know you guys have all put your WIP into the Facebook group, so you don't have to stare at that anymore. Joanna says, T, if I drink any more water, Greenpeace is going to collect me. What can we do to get you healthy and out of the house and back into the world, Joanna? I just feel bad. You've been sick since September of last year, and I feel terrible for you. Anyway. So nobody watched The Traitors. Okay. Next show. But The Traitors UK has started. Season 3 of The Traitors UK. So I'll be watching that. T is trying to get Joanna to laugh. Joanna, smile. Joanna's laughing. She's on the inside. Who's walking the dogs these days, Joanna? She had to get rid of her dog walker. So now I don't know, she has another dog walker now or what's going on. The yelling and shouting. There's no yelling and shouting. Well, there's a little yelling and shouting in The Traitors. It's just such a interesting strategic mind game type thing, you know. What's a traitor? Hey, Carl. Hello. How are you? I was Carl's another Pal World player. Also, my brother. You guys know Carl. I just bred an Astagon that came out with Legend, Burly Body, and Ferocious, like plus 40% attack, plus 20% defense. Like that's what I'm going to use on the next tower. So tune in tonight. We're going to play some Pal World. And by the way, is that your base over in the Icewind Island? Is that your base that has like 42 incubators on it? Is that you? Like I just flew by and I'm like, there's a whole thing of, I'm going to see if I can get one that matches that and I'll toss you an egg. Of course. That's you. Okay. He's got this multi-story, it looks like Trump Tower, except it's all glass and it's full of incubators. And you have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's okay. So The Traitors is this amazing show. It's like the best show on television right now. It's on Peacock. It's in season 3. They just finished season 3. Now, season 3 of the UK one has started. And the UK version is just as good. It's such a good case. It's a triple back. Oh, is it really? Okay. That's interesting. I just put out a PAL box out in Fabric where I want to do something interesting. But that's for Christy loves The Traitors. Yay. Joanna says, I know I got rid of Henrietta and got the crud. Oh, my new dog Walker is a bit of a snack and he's adorable. It actually shows up when you need him. Oh, cool. We like snacks. The Pit. Oh, now The Pit is really good. I haven't seen this week's episode. I tell you, if that show doesn't win some awards, I'll be shocked because that Pit is very, very good. But as far as like game shows, you know, reality shows, The Traitors, that's the one. And I love reality shows. And I finally got through all of the weddings in Love is Blind. And I was so pissed at the end of it. I'm like, what? I was like, I love a good wedding, but not when you don't get married. None of these fools got married. Well, one of them did. And I might have just spoiled it for you. Sorry. But, you know, I'm like, Oh, here comes the bride. They're making these, I love you. You're the best person ever since sliced bread. But I'm not ready to marry you. Well, then why the hell did you go on the show? If you're not ready to get married, why did you go on the show? So you could put the wedding dress on and walk down the aisle. And I was throwing things at the television last night. Your dog walker could be a model. He's like beautiful, handsome, and even smells good. Well, does Richard know? Did you tell Richard? Like, have you guys communicated about this guy? Explain the pit. Oh, to get famous, probably. So the pit is this. It's got Noah Wiley in it, who used to be an ER, and he's playing an ER physician, and it's set in the emergency room, and it's like, remember the show 24? It's like that. 24. There's a 24 hours. So each episode in 1 hour of the day. So from 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I don't think we're up to 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon by now. Yeah, real time. Everything's real time. And it's factually very accurate, including the wait times in the ER. The last episode I saw, Carl, was where the guy attacked the head nurse outside when she went out to smoke a cigarette, which should be a lesson to all of you. Stop smoking. Don't go out and smoke a cigarette. Somebody might attack you. Yeah. So I think there might be another episode that I haven't watched, I think. So, yeah, I do like that show. Richard's jealous. He's married. Well, Richard's married. Of course, Richard's married. But is the dog walker married? Oh, there is one more episode? Okay, I'll watch that tonight then. Although tonight is the Love is Blind reunion, and we get to find out what was actually going on behind the wedding dresses and the cameras, and everybody's going to throw each other under the bus. And, those reunion shows are always pretty good for a laugh. Yeah. Oh, you got to watch it. If it's available to you over there, watch it. The other thing that Tim's chat talked me into was reading this Fourth Wing. I have started reading Fourth Wing, and I am loving this book. At first, it came off really like Divergent fan fiction-ish, and I'm thinking this is just a copy of Divergent. And it kind of is, except it has dragons and wyverns and, all this cool stuff. And sex, and it's got everything in it. And it's such a good book. So I put it on to walk the dog, and I've been doing at least 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening. It's killing my back, but I just got to get my back muscles stronger. So, Matthew, my dog walker, married, but George adores him. Would George be gay? All dogs are gay, first of all. Just saying. Never met a dog that wasn't gay. You were behind 30 seconds. Oh, no problem. No problem. Anyway, let's go to the Facebook group. Let's see what you guys have been up to. And yeah, let's do that. Gather my thoughts here. Let's see. Crafting Journey Facebook group. Let's refresh the page. Then we'll get to see Mickey's beautiful artwork there. And here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, wow. What is that? Are you doing Get Your Weird On? Because that's weird. What is? Oh, they're like little cat faces with big eyes. That's adorable. 40 by 40. You dug that one out. Look at it. It's got double-sided adhesive. Nice. She's like, this is the weirdest painting I have. I'm going to do it. Cute. Okay. Christy is doing a stained glass. I can't tell. Is this a Peggy Collins? What is it? I can't tell what it is because of the angle that you have it at. But boy, this stained glass is so popular right now, isn't it? I'm not, is that stained glass? Anyway, I see an eyeball there. That's, I don't know what it is. Christy, are you there? What is it? Tell us what it is. Let me see what Christy's got to say. Nothing yet. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let me take myself out of here. No, hold on. How do I make it bigger? Bigger? No, that's not the way. Oh well, we'll just leave it because I want to screw it up. So let's keep going. What else do we got? Oh, man, alive. Look at you go, Jerry. You are killing it with this. That is gorgeous. Wow. That's not slow at all. You are going quickly. Are you carrying that, the thread there? Because that's beautiful. That's going to be stunning. Look, she's got the cover minder that matches it. Very cool. Wow, I'm impressed. You've done nothing but cross stitch. I can see that. Denise is working on some of these little dog prints. Very cute. And they go quickly. Nice. I've not done any of those little small ones. I don't have any of those in my inventory. Dawn is okay. What is this? Okay, we've seen this one, but I'm interested in the cow. Let's go to the cow. Look, get your weird on. I love the cow. That reminds me of Matt Matthews. You guys know comedian Matt Matthews? Time to do the farm chores. Little 30 by 30. Very cute. And there's my ski slope. If you guys can see it from snowblower. Not that we need it. Oh, look, there's a piece that needs to be put back. Of course. And I tell you what, I am not touching that thing because it will fall apart. Touch the little men. Nothing else. That's it. We're leaving that thing on the shelf, and I'm not even going to dust it because it would probably fall apart. So, yep. And Lynn, this was from last week, I think. Yeah, we got it. We need an update. I don't think Lynn's here. Okay. I'm going to refresh, see if anybody else posted. Do you think people are getting up right now, getting their coffee, sitting down, going to put on Crafting and Crime Daily at 11, not knowing that it's almost 12 now? I'll bet you there's at least one or two people out there that are doing that. Not a fan of cows. Oh, Christy, I was going to guess that it was a Peggy Collins. I really was. Stop sharing. There we go. There was a Peggy Collins I was interested in. I think that came out last week? The cat one? That was beautiful. I've never done a Peggy Collins. But DIC really is loving her work. They're promoting the heck out of her stuff. She's got some stuff that, wow, have you seen her official website? She's got some stuff that will just blow you away. Like, look at this one. I would definitely like diamond paint that one. Look how fun that one is. She's got some really fun stuff. Louise walking Lulu. That's so stinking cute. She, I don't know what her medium is. I'm guessing it's digital, but I'm not positive. I don't think she's actually painting these things. It's very, very creative. I'm guessing since she has 3,000 things here, it's probably digital. So But look at this one. Holy moly. Look at the detail in that one. That's beautiful. Now, if DAC would come out with some of those, I might love it. Let me see what Diamond Art Club had this week. Maybe I didn't even look this week. I don't know. I don't look all the time anymore because I can't really afford them. So, and I've got enough stuff to keep me busy. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's still painting. I'm just saying that's her medium, Mickey. I'm not criticizing digital painting. I'm just saying it's digital painting. It's not painting. It's digital. So Diamond Art Club. There's a difference. New arrivals. Let's see what they got here. Oh, I don't want to spin. No spinning. Let's see. Oh, a new Randall Spangler castle thing. I already have a castle that's Randall Spangler that I do want to get out and do. There's a mermaid Peggy Collins this week. Okay. Oh, this dragon is beautiful. Look at that. Scarlet Time Dragon, Rose Catherine Kahn. That's gorgeous. I like the coloring in that one. Digitally or otherwise, silver stitches. Yeah. Digital takes a long time to learn. It is not an easy process. Like it's yeah, it takes a while to get the hang of that. Like everything else, you got to practice, you know. Maybe they sold out of the good stuff because I'm not seeing a mermaid here, a Peggy Collins mermaid. But maybe they just don't post them until Monday. I don't get their email where it, you know, sends me their stuff every week. I'm not in the special. Although they sent me an email like asking me if I wanted to choose Christmas stuff. They sent me an email that had like hundreds of Christmas designs and they wanted me to vote on some of the stuff. So I went through and voted on. I don't think I'll buy any of it, but I wasn't particularly moved by a lot of it. Oh, Dreamer has some weird stuff this week. What in the heck? I'm sorry, that's just ugly. The Bride. Only on Love is Blind. Literally. She's got no eye. Yeah. No, nothing that's grabbing me. I'll just stick to my my Christmas paintings here that I'm doing. So you're looking for a new project. Anyone have any idea of East they'd like to see? Idea of East? What do you mean, idea of East? I don't know what you're talking about, Mickey. Unless you mean something else. Well, Silver says phoenixes, butterflies. I'm just reading what you wrote, Mickey. You said any idea of East they'd like to see. You mean Easter? Are you talking about Easter? Stained glass eggs. Everything else is stained glass. Dolphins. I've never been a porpoise fan, like dolphins. No. I don't want to paint ocean scenes, ships, lighthouses, dolphins, fish. No. Not a fan. Nope. Sorry to disappoint you guys. So have you guys read The Fourth Wing? Like, this is such an incredible book. I think Mickey said she's read it. Dreamer had crap, but I have 5 beautiful customs, so I'm ordering. You're ordering customs, girl? Nice. You love dolphins. They are your happy animal. Cats are my happy animal. Although I'm going to strangle me a cat. Stitch. Oh, he gets under my door at night and he scratches the door and bangs on the door like he's dying. He's like something urgently, like the house is on fire. Get up, Bert, and he just gets louder and louder and louder. And it wakes me up. So I have to wake up, open the door. He doesn't want to come in. He just wants the door open. It's 4:00 in the morning, Cat. I'm ready to strangle him. Christmas customs. Oh, okay. Any idea of what you'd like to see? I need ideas. I don't know. You were on the right track with your stuff that you were doing. Joanna says he's like my chef cat. I think he's frustrated because he wants to go outside. Stitch does. And I close the window at night because there's another cat in the neighborhood who's decided he likes to come in my window too and help himself to the cat food. So I keep the window closed at night now. So Stitch is upset because his window is closed. Anyway, your cat Moana keeps scratching at your door at odd times at night as well. It's so annoying. And then if he does grace me with his presence, he's got to be right here, like right here on top of me. And I'll be like, no, I'm trying to sleep. No. Cat's enemy is a closed door. Apparently, I need to just cut a little box into the door so he can just go in and out because it's just annoying the heck out of me. Last night, I had the door closed. Everybody's in bed. We're all settling in. We're going to go to sleep. Stitch gets out of bed and goes over. He knows how to open it from the inside. Opens the door and then leaves. So I get up and shut the door. Yeah, it's a constant battle with him and I. And Miggy says her enemy's a cat with the nonstop zooms. Oh, no, mine. Pearl's had those lately. I don't know what's in her treats, but the other day she was climbing the wall, literally climbing the wall. Oh, Jean, what did you give her? Tony Soprano, the bully cat, moved away. Oh, he moved, Joanna? Oh, no. Catnip. I didn't know her treats had catnip in them. Maybe. I don't know. I thought they were just like catnip flavored. I didn't think there were any substance to the catnip. He scared Fiona to death. Oh, poor doggy. How cute. Oh my gosh. All right. So don't forget, I'm going to be continuing the trial of Christopher B. Hall. It's been a very boring trial, and it doesn't have a lot of good stuff in it. Unfortunately, just kind of cut and dry. He chased his girlfriend around the apartment with a baseball bat, a knife, and a screwdriver, and murdered her. Allegedly. What's his defense? I was drinking. I get a pass. I was drinking. Hopefully there's some more interesting trials coming up. I think this one probably will wrap up tomorrow or Tuesday. I think the state's probably going to be done presenting their evidence. So I will have that episode for you tomorrow. So tonight is Power World 7:30, a true crime for tomorrow. And then tomorrow night is Build With Me. Monday we'll start the Lover House. And that's about all I've got for you guys today. Not a lot going on here, except I'm curious if I wait 4 more minutes, if more people will come in thinking it's 11 o'clock. The trial here, after the jury was seated, he pled guilty. Yeah, Sue, you told me about a couple of trials. One ended up being a federal trial, and the guy pled. That was the parade guy. And then the other one, I forget what happened with the other one. But, hey, girlfriend, what's going on? I could do laundry today too. So exciting. He signed his name as Donald Trump. Oh no, that's crazy. Did y'all hear about the guy that they executed in South Carolina? A firing squad. They put him in front of a firing. They still do that, you guys. South Carolina, this guy, he murdered somebody with a baseball bat and got the death penalty. And he was given an option. Here's your options: lethal injection, firing squad. He chose firing squad. And wisely so, because these lethal injections, they're not sure how instantaneous they are. Like, you could be in a lot of pain for as long as 20 minutes before you're actually dead. They do that in Idaho now. Well, yeah, but they say they do it, but do they actually do it? They actually did this in South Carolina the other night. They put this guy, they strapped him to a chair with this target over his heart, and then they had like these barricades next to the chair, I guess in case bullets flew off the barricades or something. And yeah, I'm sure they have the firing squad, but I don't know that there's a lot of states that have it, but have they actually used it? So then they had 3 guys with weapons, each pointed at his heart, and they fired. And my son says, "But Mom, what if they miss?" I'm like, "How could they miss? It's the heart. You just, like, they're not going to miss." And that's how they killed him. Yeah. Old-fashioned, yes. Effective, yes. There's so many questions about the lethal injection. Like, is it painful? First of all, who cares if it's painful? Look, what you chased a woman around, or you chased a person around with a baseball bat. I think that might have been painful. You can take 20 minutes of this drug, okay? Sorry. And in the UK, they do not have the death penalty. I do know that. I know that very, very well. And they also have very long trials in the UK. Very, very long trials. So a bullet is 22 cents. There you go. No shortage of bullets in this country. He killed his girlfriend's parents. Oh, how terrible. Terrible. Yeah, terrible. So if you do have, Deborah said last she heard Idaho didn't have a facility or location to use it. I wonder why, Deborah, they're not going after this current guy for this Iowa guy. I wonder why they're not pursuing the death penalty. Is there a death penalty in Iowa? Let me see if there is. Hold on. Let me see. Is there a death penalty in Iowa? No. Okay, that's why they're not going after it. Okay. Nope. No death penalty in Iowa. So, did y'all see the Dateline interview with Lori Vallow Daybell? I've been married to him for 5 years. He's my husband. My name is Lori Daybell. She was a piece of work. It was so interesting. I think it was, first of all, Keith Morrison is a beautiful storyteller. Like, it's such a quality and such a talent that he has to be able to tell a story well. And he reiterated the story with little excerpts of what she had to say during her interview with him. But I don't think they showed enough of the interview. I didn't see much substance to the interview, maybe because there wasn't much substance to the interview. She kept trying to claim that her daughter killed the son and then killed herself, which is ridiculous because the daughter disappeared weeks or days before the son disappeared. So how did she kill the son and then kill herself? Like, that makes no sense. But two very cold cases that ABC showed was interesting. Okay. And Scamanda is out in December. You should go. You should cover it. Oh, Scamanda. Scamanda. Oh, my gosh. That woman. She only got sentenced to 5 years, which was way more than, like, I think she thought she was going to get 18 months, and they gave her 5 years. It was very stiff for what she did, but still. Yeah. Lori is crazy. Just create. Oh, Jesus, you're going to understand someday. Jesus is my best friend. And Jesus, he's got a sense of humor. No, he doesn't. Oh, my God. Cases from the 70s. Okay. What do you want, honey? What do you need? You got schmooze in your eyeballs. Let's wipe it off. Let's wipe that off. Yeah. You got to go outside? You got to go outside? Let me let her out real quick. So my questions would be, do you have a portal that you can go through to see Chad, your husband of 5 years, who's on death row? You know, stuff like that. Lori is lost. We ran out of rope to save that animal. Sue, you have to send me like what show it was that covered that, because I would love to take a look at it. Yeah, I'm so into the true crime. I sit here and listen to Dateline. Dateline's got a regular podcast now that's also pretty good, if you guys like podcasts. But I need to sit and listen to Friday's trial so I can cover that for you guys. Not going to lie, I haven't listened to it yet. 2020 on Friday night. Okay. You were watching 2020 instead of the interview with Lori Daybell? Are you kidding? That's okay. You got to watch the Lori Daybell thing, though, because it was really interesting. I mean, it was such a crazy case. It really, really was. Chad, Tammy. Oh, yeah. She said, Tammy's not mad at me. Tammy comes to visit me all the time. We talk. What? You killed her. Oh, my God. Tammy comes to visit me all the. I've known Tammy for lifetimes. Oh, and she doesn't mind that I killed her. No. Yeah. What? I think they gave up trying to medicate the woman but you can tell she just was relishing the limelight. Like, she's representing herself at this next trial. That's going to be a good trial. So entertaining that's going to be. Oh, my gosh. Because, she's been studying the law since she's been in jail for the last 5 years. She's been studying. So she knows how to try cases now. You think so, Silver? You think? Serious wackos. She still believes Jesus, she knew Chad in all these lifetimes, and she kept challenging Keith Morrison. Did you hear him say that? Well, it's on tape. He said it on, it's on the video. He said it. She's like, but did you hear it? Are you sure? What? We all heard it, honey. We all heard it. I will, Sue. Definitely. So 2020 is ABC, so I'd probably look for that on Hulu, which I watch on Disney Plus. I try to keep all this stuff straight. And I think I've given up on The Bachelor because it's just, these girls are so crazy. None of this stuff works out. And I just get my hopes up and I'm thinking, oh, there's going to be a wedding, and then it doesn't happen. And yeah. So too bad. I don't know if I'm going to watch Love is Blind anymore, because I love when they're in the pods and they're talking and they meet each other and then they fall in love and then they get engaged. But this whole wedding stuff just had me so pissed off. Stop blaming Jesus. He's like, I don't even know the bitch. Joanna. That was a good one. Okay, that's... Did you ever listen to a podcast where Ruby and Jody, crazy too? Were they like a thing, Ruby and Jody? I think they were like a thing, you know? I'm just saying. There's just weird. Like, that was a really, really good one, Joanna. I don't even know the bitch. Joanna just put up a video. As we're speaking, she's putting up videos. Alice and Roses. What does it look like? I have to peek. Girl, you went shopping this week, didn't you? Joanna went shopping. She got some... Oh, it's Alice in Wonderland. Ooh. I have enough Alice. Yeah. Anyway. All right, guys. I'm going to close this out. It looks like everybody remembered the time change. This is good. I'm happy. And I will see you guys in my next video. If you have a tip of a case you want me to cover or a show you want me to watch, send it to me and I'll watch. I'm going to go look up the 2021 now. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Bye, Silver Stitches. Get better, Joanna. Love you all. Take care. See you tonight if you want to watch Pal World. Bye.